Ahoy everybody, I'm Jamal and this is the fourth episode of Missing the Moon. Let's see if we can finally manage to get into orbit. Come on. Oh, wait, something happened. We lost control. But why? What happened? We still have power. Oh, this might be some of the mods. In the settings there is an option that allows us to communicate via different points around Kerbal, and I've turned it on, if I'm correct, but maybe the mods won't allow us to use them. Well, that's another destroyed craft, I guess. Does it even matter? I wonder how many times I failed so far. It must be well in the double digits. Wait, can I open the chutes? Yes, or at least I can arm them. So it should land safely. At least. Damn, so close. Will we just burn up? Please no. It's getting closer to the limit. It's on the limit. So, please, survive. Please. Yep. It's destroyed. The return trajectory was a bit too steep, I guess. Recently, there has been a lot of arguing in the Space Center after a Twitter post. Boba Kerman, a high-ranking officer of Mission Control, is blaming a science representative named Linus Kerman. He states that Linus is desperately trying to push out new technologies that are not yet ready for real-world use, just so he can have more data for his own projects. Bobak also questions his commander, Gene Kerman, on how he can allow missions that are doomed to fail. Linus states that everything that leaves the R&D department has a maximum of 10.8% failure rate. Therefore, the mistake must happen in the assembly building or at mission control. Gus Kerman, the head of operations at the vehicle assembly building, says that he understands why they blame him and his crew. He recently asked multiple times to raise the funds and salaries, especially the overwork rates, but they refuse to do it every time. So as he says, it is understandable that some may think it's some kind of a revenge, but he assures everyone that this isn't the case. Meanwhile, Mortimer Kerman, head of finances, is on his vacation. There is no official statement from KSPIE on the current situation. Walt Kerman, representative of public relations, says he can't say anything, and even if he wanted to, he couldn't, because he also doesn't understand what the Krakus tentacle is going on. So here we are with Bob. As the chaos was escalating and the total anarchy got closer and closer, he stole the fully refueled science plane to begin his own research work that might just save the whole space program from collapsing. Bob, of course, was following every step of the space program closely. He too was really upset when the last launch failed due to so-called communication error. At least, that's what the official report said. As he sees the enormous antenna standing in the middle of nothing, he is convinced this wasn't a simple communication error. This must be a sabotage. So landing here wasn't the original plan, but it's good to know that this antenna is here. Now let's get back to business and head to the poles. We have work to do. Here we are at the tundra. It's one of the new biomes we are going to explore. We are just a few meters above it. It looks like a fine place to land, especially on this slight incline. This will help us slow down. A bit on the heavy side, but it's okay. Let's do science. Okay, we are down here. I won't take off if I don't have to. That icy, snowy area should be the poles biome. It's not so far, so I will just roll into it. I hope the borders are accurate. So, it still says tundra. Any moment now. Okay, should I take off? Okay, fine, I will take off. And of course we arrive in the new biome. Okay, never mind. Not like it was a huge time or fuel lost. So if we can land safely, it's okay. And we are safely on the ground. Everything is fine. All the science is done here. Let's head to the next biome. It's just a jump away. The landing should be easy. It's the flattest place you can find on this planet. There we are. Wow, that's what I call white. I'm glad we can see our shadow. There's literally nothing else that I could rely on visually. If I had no instruments, I wouldn't be able to guess the altitude at all. The speed is way too high, but we have time to slow down, of course. Okay. Gliding just above the surface. 90 meters per second. 80. 70. 60 meters per second. 50. And touchdown. Beautiful. As Bob is returning from his mission, he tries to contact air control, but there is no answer. Of course, he expected and even hoped that in the chaos nobody will notice him arriving. He prepares to land without permission, but as he looks out the window, he just can't take his eyes off of mission control. Or at least, what is left of mission control. He gets closer to take a better look. It wasn't his mind playing tricks. The building is truly destroyed. He hits full throttle to get out of there as soon as possible. KSC has been compromised. It's not a safe place anymore. His best option is the abandoned airfield. He approaches the runway below radar level. He hopes that the power supply just might be enough to escape if he encounters some unfriendly company. He cuts the throttle to eliminate engine noise and proceeds to raise above the runway. Everything seems to be motionless. He is still holding onto the throttle, ready to get out of here, ready to survive. The plane silently glides in. As the wheels touch the ground, he feels the sweat rolling down on his face. He looks into the hangars. They are empty. He is safe, for now. He takes a deep breath and proceeds to roll into the cover. He decides to park his plane near a small pile of junk. It might not be much of a cover, but he won't take any chances. He will use what he can to hide the planet himself until he figures out what the hell is going on.